Good morning, my loves. It is about 3 minutes before 10 a.m. I am back on my early wake ups, which is 7 a.m. in the winter time, and you can see by my face how much that is working for me. I'm glad to be back on an early schedule. You already know by this point that the weekend was absolutely fucking chaotic for me. So stressful with schoolwork, but today we're going to hang out and chill. And yes, the title of this video is correct. I am spending Christmas alone this year. I think for the first time in my life. That's for a number of reasons. Largely, I am working this holiday season, and also my family just couldn't afford to come down to see me, and I also couldn't afford to go up to see them just because of the holiday pricing of like flights and stuff. So I will be spending Christmas alone, and that is fine because even though I'm spending it alone, I will still be celebrating. I'm going to be watching The Polar Express, which is my favorite Christmas movie. I spent yesterday doing grocery shopping because today I'm going to make myself a lovely dinner. I roasted like a small chicken yesterday, which will last me throughout the week, and we're just going to hang out and have a good time. But I do have things on the agenda for today. I have to film 2 videos, and then I am going to do some more planning just because, to be honest with you, it's the final days of 2024 and I am very much in 2025 planning, and I am just doing like things like reflections, wheel of life, like I told you about, setting goals, getting more specific about the timeline for those goals and how I'm going to break them down throughout the year. 2025 is my lover girl era, so really focusing on what it is that I am looking for in a relationship and getting serious about that. But for now, I have to do some video planning for the video I'm going to record, and I'm going to record that a little bit later on just because my hair is wet. So I'm going to do all that. Leg day was fine. It was fine. I just don't like leg day, but I did stick to the whole 30 minutes of zone 2 cardio. This is my second or third day doing it, which is fantastic. I just find it a little bit boring, but it's working for me right now. Eventually, I'll get to the point where I can swap that cardio out for a different form of cardio. But for now, let's do some video planning. By which I mean, I'm gonna do that and I'll see you in a little bit. Okay, friends, I have finished filming video 1. I will film video 2, but first, I'm gonna prepare my potatoes because I'm going to make a Parmesan garlic mashed potato as a side. On the menu tonight is roast chicken, mashed potatoes, sauteed spinach, and then sauteed green beans. That's going to be dinner. And then for dessert, I think I'm gonna do brownies. So it's going to be lots of fun. But for now, let's get to peeling these potatoes. So the second video has been filmed and I edited. What is up with my hair? Oh my gosh. And I edited the video that is going up yesterday for you, today for me, obviously. And I'm about to sit down and start editing the other video that I recorded this morning, but I did pause to have lunch and I finished making the mashed potatoes. If you're curious, because I am also someone who's very nosy and loves to know, I had yogurt for breakfast and it was perfect. So I really love that I woke up early today though, and it's not even 1 o'clock yet and I'm already almost completely done with my task for the day, making mashed potatoes, going to the gym, cleaned up the kitchen, filmed a video, filmed another video, edited a video, and then the final 3 tasks for the day are to edit this video, which I can do while like watching TV because it's just cutting out silences, and to make 2 thumbnails. And then I'll post the videos, of course, but that is it. That's going to be the wrap on that. And then we're going to hang out and spend Christmas Eve together. And I'll talk to you about how I'm feeling about spending Christmas alone this year. have finished my work and it is time to goof off. But before I do, as I went to upload the video that went up yesterday for you, I saw on my YouTube dashboard, the creator studio, that I reached 4,000 watch hours. And that is literally all thanks to you. Thank you so much to every single person. Let me change the lighting for you who watches my videos. Everyone who subscribed, it just means the world, and that's such a huge milestone. I'm very happy. That was the best Christmas gift ever. But in case you're wondering, no, that does not mean that I'm monetized. You have to get 4,000 watch hours within 365 days, and that's 4,000 watch hours since I've been consistently posting on this channel. But I'm so excited. And since I finished my work, we're gonna make a dopamine menu, like I said, because I'm watching Nika. I'll have her linked in the description in case you're curious about the kind of shit that I watch. But I said, that sounds fun. And I have my new journal coming on Friday because I did reach my goal of completing my journal this year. I did it. I have 3 pages left and I'm so proud of myself. So new journal, and one of the first spreads in that new journal will be the dopamine menu. And I'll explain what that is in a minute. But first, I have to use the bathroom. Okay, so what the fuck is a dopamine menu? My understanding of a dopamine menu is that it is something that you create for yourself to remind yourself of what you do when you feel low or unhappy, or you just need a hit of dopamine. And I believe the intention behind this is that it's to help you break bad habits. So for example, if I have a habit of scrolling TikTok whenever I'm feeling low, and that's not something that I want to do, the dopamine menu could help me with that. Because why am I scrolling TikTok? Well, because I'm feeling low and I want to feel better and I want to laugh. Sorry, besties, ran out of space. But the whole idea is that it's something you can refer back to whenever you want to just have a reminder of what it is that you do when you need to feel better about something. So I'm gonna do that, and it literally is like a restaurant menu. And what this actually is an excuse for me to play with Canva, because I like Canva. I think Canva is lots of fun, and we'll have a great time. Look, that's the start of the dopamine menu and what it is that I am working on. That's my chair squeaking in the background, by the way, if you hear that. So I'm gonna finish that and just have fun. And that is it. Dopamine menu done. I'm gonna pop it up here in case you wonder what's on it, but I'll talk you through it. Appetizers are things that take less than 15 minutes. If I'm feeling low and I just want a quick pick-me-up, this is what I can do. These are things that I love doing that always make me happy, so just having that reminder. Entrees take about an hour. So reading a fun book on Kindle Unlimited. Damn it, my phone ran out of space again. Anyway, my phone kept saying I was out of storage and pissed me off for 30 minutes before I decided to finish making dinner. So I'm just cooking up the spinach and that will be my meal all set. Although to be honest, I'm not hungry, so I probably won't eat for an hour or something like that. But in terms of spending the holiday alone, I'm feeling mostly okay about it. Honestly, I'm treating it like every other day, but just choosing to add some festivity to my day. For example, with the dinner I'm about to have, right? That is a very festive meal that I would never take the time to do for myself, just because an entire roast chicken just for me is doing the most. However, I am going to save the leftovers obviously throughout the week, and that will be my meal prep, and I already have recipes saved for that. But I also just spend time FaceTiming my family, and that's how this is different. I just spent 45 minutes playing pretend with my niece, who's 4 years old. We had such a good time. It was actually so sweet and cute. She was pretending that I was her baby, and she would take the phone and put it in her toys. And we went to the imaginary grocery store and the imaginary water park and the imaginary park and the imaginary beach. And it was just really cute. So no, I'm not necessarily feeling lonely. Do I wish I was there to physically hold them and hug them? Absolutely. But I know that in a couple of weeks I am going to go and do that. Hopefully in January at some point I can make time to go see my family. But that's pretty much it. That's how I'm feeling. I did love making my dopamine menu, and the thing that I was going to just say is dessert is the things that I still find fun, but they are things that I'm going to do less often just because they can have the averse effect of not contributing to like my sense of relaxation and self-care if I do it too much. And the reason I'm doing the dopamine menu is because 2025 for me is going to be mostly no spend, and the habit that I'm trying to break is that when I'm bored, I go to the stores to like window shop. And most of the time I am just window shopping, but I don't want to keep doing that and put myself into tempting stores when I know I'm doing no spend. So I really want to focus on what are the things that like genuinely bring me joy. Of course I have my hobbies and I love my hobbies, but those aren't things that I go for like dopamine hits. Those are things I go to for like relaxation time. That said, I'm going to finish making my dinner. I'm going to hope that I can find the Polar Express somewhere for free. Maybe it's on Netflix, so that's the only one I have. Ooh, Paranormal Activity. Anyway, I'm going to do all of that, besties, and I'm going to see you in a little bit where we're going to do some more planning and stuff just because I find it fun to do that. So I'm going to break down the official goals that I set, make sure that they're SMART goals, and then break them down throughout the year in my 4 years because I do 12-week years. So that's it.
The fall is coming, I can feel it. The breeze brings goosebumps to my skin. Tonight the whiskey feels stronger. Gasoline.
That was too good. No, it was actually fucking delicious. And sometimes I surprise myself. Damn, a bitch really can cook. Like, when I put effort into my meals, I can fucking cook. I can throw down. That reminds me, I made Thanksgiving dinner last year, and that was also delicious. Me hyping myself up. But besties, now I'm not gonna lie, I'm feeling a little bit of like the loneliness settling in. Not in an overbearing way, because my situation is like so specific, right? Like, my family is just up in New York and I'm here in Florida. I can still FaceTime them, and I will be FaceTiming my other nieces, the grown ones, to yap to them and bother them, but I'm gonna let them have their Christmas dinner first. And I feel like I want to be delusional for a minute. 2025 is my lover girl era, and I'm someone who's very guarded when it comes to romance, and I want to drop that. And I feel like I have such clear ideas of like what my no-goes are, what my red flags are, but I don't know what my green flags are. And I do want to like sit down and just envision the traits that I'm looking for in a partner, what my like future looks like, and why I would want someone to accompany me through that part of my life, and what that person should be, who that person should be. Not getting like super lost in the details, but just having a clearer image of who I'm looking for, so that when I find them, I know that's who they are. And that's part of me setting like clear intentions for a relationship. And then I love collaging. I love a vision board. So I'm going to make a lover girl vision board. And I already got the measurements for my new journal that's coming on Friday. So I have that input as a custom size in Canva. So I know what page sizes I need. And I'm going to fill those pages, print them out, and slap them in my new journal. And those will be the first few pages of my life journal. All of my journals, the ones that I show you, are my life journals. They don't fit like one specific purpose. For now, I've been obsessed with watching Cecilia from Svalbard, and I just love it. Would I ever live on Svalbard? No. Like, I don't mind the cold, but I don't want to carry a gun, and I'm scared of polar bears. But in an alternate reality, there's some version of me who lives in a remote cabin. That's not this me, though. This me like soft life. This me is a soft girl. So I'm going to do that and time lapse some of it, but it's just gonna be like me moving the pen, because you're not gonna see what I'm writing. Obviously, that's too personal. Love you, bestie, but that's like deep psychology stuff that I'm doing right now. in the this video is the storage on my phone. I just completely reset my phone because there's no reason I should be out of space. I've had way bigger videos. Anyway, besties, I did finish what I set out to do. And this was such an interesting exercise for me because I feel like for my whole life, I've always been like, I don't know what I want in a partner. I don't know what I want in a relationship. I wasn't even sure if I wanted a relationship. And to be very, very transparent, I'm still not sure if I do, but I'm willing to open myself up to exploring that. And in doing that exercise where I was just like outlining values I want the person to have, what I want my life to look like, why I want this person in my life, and just kind of how I see us fitting together, it made me realize I know exactly what I want. It took me like 15 minutes. I was so focused on what I don't want and what the red flags are that I never gave myself the room to really identify what it is that I'm looking for in a partner. So that was really eye-opening for me. Anyway, that was a lot of fun. And then you all know I love collaging. I love vision boarding. So I made a love vision board. Images of like what my ideal relationship looks like. Things that we would be doing together. Paint night, mini golfing, traveling, going to museums, cuddling on the couch and fucking watching TV, because that is the kind of shit that I love to do. So that was just really fun, and I'm so excited to see what 2025 holds for me in terms of what I'm willing to open myself up to. Besties, we have come to the end of the night. It is 8 p.m., which means it is movie night time, and I am so excited. What am I looking for? The remote. Because YouTube has a shit ton of free movies, and they have things like The Corpse Bride and also Jimmy Neutron movie. I was going to watch the Jimmy Neutron movie, but then I thought it might make me a little bit sad. Not because it's a sad movie, but because it's about children missing their family. You know, that's not how I want to feel. To be honest, I may just end up watching more of Cecilia on Svalbard just because I find it so cozy and comforting. Yeah, I can find something that I want to watch. If not, I'm not going to pressure myself to watch something, which, by the way, if you don't know, the entire Twilight series is on YouTube for free right now, which is so funny. But I'm going to scroll through YouTube for a minute. Thank you so much for spending the day with me. Like, it means so much. I know that this time of year can be lonely for a lot of people for a lot of reasons. I'm sending you so much love. I hope that this video provided some amount of distraction for your day. For me, and why I chose to film this is as a reminder to myself that just because I'm doing something alone doesn't mean that I shouldn't find specialness and appreciation in that. Like, I chose to make myself a big holiday dinner and to do my own traditions, even like down to a few weeks ago, right, where I chose to decorate my apartment for Christmas, even though I would be the only one appreciating it. That's because I fucking deserve it. And so do you. If there's something that you want to do and you feel comfortable doing it, then go for it. I wanted to celebrate Christmas, and so I chose to celebrate Christmas by myself. And I'm going to wish you a lovely night, a happy Christmas if you celebrate that holiday. And I will see you, I'm see you the day after tomorrow. I'll see you on my next upload on Sunday. Bye, besties.